What's up everyone, how's it going? In this game we have LoueMT as our red Jeanne d'Arc player spawning on the northwest of Cliffside. In the southeast we have Beasty as our orange Russ. Solid. I don't actually think I've been casting very many Jeanne d'Arc games recently, as there haven't really been that many on ladder. But I'm always interested to see what Jeanne d'Arc's gonna do, especially after the nerf, because there's been so many, like, she got so many nerfs. The civilization got so, well, the civ itself didn't, it was her. Like, she got nerfed in multiple different ways. Her experience, her damage, her life expectancy, survivability, so many things about Jeanne d'Arc got nerfed. So I'm always interested to see what people do with her now. If they're going to be more aggressive with her, because they kind of have to now that her passive, or not her passive experience, but says she doesn't get experience with wolves. Like, they kind of have to be a little bit more aggressive. They have to go in and poke. And I honestly thought they were going to go into more of a archer instead of woman at arms, just because they're going to be able to go in. Sacred shot, I think that's what it's called, sacred shot, get a villager to that way to make up the difference, but they're still going woman at arms. So we'll see what ends up happening here, especially since both of these players are absolutely amazing. They're phenomenal players. Beasty, like, he's anywhere between rank 1 and like 5 99.99% of the time. LoueMT, top 5, top 8, worst, on the worst day he'll be like between 15 and 18. On his best days he'll be top 8, top 5, like on his best days. You know, a little bit more of a variant there, variables, but I do think LoueMT plays on has other accounts as well, mainly because I don't really see him that often, and since I'm constantly looking for games, like, I don't think I've casted him more than twice in the last 4 months. Of course, LoueMT going for the very standard school of cavalry. He had 5 on there at one point, 5 villagers building it up, while 4 plus Jeanne d'Arc. Moves 4 off over to start getting wood, as we're with our Russ player. As for Beasty, he was a little bit behind on, no, he just started transitioning his villagers over a lot sooner. Actually, yeah, it does look like he was a little behind on getting his sheep back to base. And honestly, I've seen him do this a few times now, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on in that case. Like, I've seen him idle anywhere between like 3 to 8 villagers waiting for more food to pop up. He is going to be going for the Kremlin, very standard. We're hardly ever going to see a golden gate popping up, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what's up with Beasty in that case when it does come to his timing with getting the additional sheep there. He is moving over to lumber now, going over to his wood, get it nice and protected with the Kremlin. I wish we were able to see the bounty and observer mode, but we are unable to. So yeah, really sucks. And I really don't like switching over to regular mode, going from caster mode to regular mode, because in regular mode you could actually see how long the game is, or how long the game has been going on for. And I really don't want to show that, just in case if it like abruptly ends and then it just spoils it for everybody. So we'll just keep it here. We'll assume that he's gonna be on level 2. Yeah, we'll just assume he's at level 2 by the like 8-minute mark at minimum. Beasty hitting Feudal. Slowly behind, we'll have LoueMT going into Feudal as well, immediately queuing up a Royal Knight. Jeanne d'Arc, not entirely sure where she's going. She hits woman at arms. Holy crap. Oh, she gets a lot of damage done right there. Right when Beasty gets the full surround on her, she hits level 2. Immediately pops Holy Wrath on all of those scouts. They will be regenerating their health, of course, little by little, but still, like, if Beasty wasn't paying attention, she could have easily gotten a kill. And that right there is what I think it's about 12 experience. So that would have been really good for Louis. Oh, what are you doing? Freaking scout has a death wish. Speaking of scout, another scout pops out for our red Jeanne d'Arc player, LoueMT. So far looking pretty good. Nothing too out of the ordinary, of course. Where is he going? Towards the boar? Where's the other boar at? I only see the one on the eastern side. Did the other boar die? No, it's just not popping up on the map for some reason. Huh. Oh, it's because it got leashed. I forgot that was a bug. If you leash it past its, or if you pull it past its leash point, when it resets, it gets rid of the icon on the map. Yeah. I don't know who did that. It wouldn't have been. Yeah, I don't know who did that. I really don't like things like that. But it's easily. You would assume it'd be easily fixable, but apparently not, since it's been in the game for 2 years. Where is Jeanne d'Arc? I don't see her. Oh, she's just chilling, Louis going into 2TC play. Usually you'll see this with the French. Not necessarily with the variant though. Oh, nice. Okay, I love this. I absolutely love this. Professional scout. I love professional scout, dude. I really do. I miss it so much. I miss the days of fighting over deer. It's such a good freaking skill. I can't believe I missed the freaking upgrade for it. Such a bad caster. Sad face. But yeah, I love Prof Scout. It needs to return. Like, they need to do something to it to make it a little bit viable. But at the same time, now we see survival techniques coming in for Beasty, because he is gathering up the boar over here on the western side. Has not been scouted yet. But I would absolutely love to see. Oh, nice job in order to get the scout out of there. He does have 3 more. Oh, he has a total of 5 scouts. Okay. Palisade walls coming up straight down the middle. Help defend. These scouts should be able to grab. Oh no, they're not going to be able to grab those. He could always go towards the northeastern side. Ooh. Nice play by Beasty. He's going to be grabbing double boar. That's a nice hunting cabin right there. Oh, amazing play. Amazing scout by Louis. He sees it. He's going to be able to get 1 or 2 villager kills right here easily. 1 villager does go down. Second villager is going to be going down. I missed the first blood by by Beasty. Nice. Okay, 2 villager kills for Louis. Really solid. And we have the 2TC play fully operational for LoueMT right now. He's going to be solidifying his villager lead, currently sitting at 31/30. 2 villager kills for Louis, 1 for Beasty. That's good. Really solid. Loving it. Beasty himself's doing an immaculate job too, don't get me wrong. He is all over the place. He's going into castle right now. High trade house. What kind of positioning are we looking at? Oh, that's damn good. Okay, yeah. That's like his only one, unless he wants to go all the way out here in the middle of nowhere. But even then, I don't think that's going to be giving him enough. Like this spot. Well, maybe. Either way, that's a damn good spot right there. Mainly because it's also his only one. First row knight goes down. Second one might be getting picked off by these early knights. Jeanne d'Arc is here in order to help as well. You know, you can't ever underestimate Holy Wrath. 20 damage in a 1.25 tile radius. It's a lot of damage. And then Divine Restoration. Got heals. Got them heals. Like it. I really like Louis's position. Yeah, he's in feudal compared to the inevitable castle age of our Rust player. But with that 2 TC play, with the Royal Knights, he will be able to defend quite a bit of everything. A little bit of a crash there between the two. And another one over here. Scout goes down. How many? I wonder how many we've gotten so far. Oh, are the villagers still here? Yes, they are. They didn't get fully pushed off. Castle Age comes through for Beasty. We have a few more sheeps, or not sheep, a few more deer coming in for Louis because of the Prof Scout. I want to check to see what the experience is looking like for Jeanne d'Arc. It probably isn't that much considering she hasn't got any kills. Like, if they just added a little progression bar right here, that's it, just for casters. I don't know how hard it is to, you know, implement something like that, so I can't really say. But that would just be huge if we had a little experience bar for the casters. There's so many things that need to be fixed for caster UI. Hopefully we'll get there one day. LoueMT sitting on 43 villagers, 16 military, 7 royal knights, 4 spears, 4 scouts, and Jeanne d'Arc herself. Beasty sitting on 37 villagers. Charge going through. Nice reaction from Louis. Able to get the villagers back inside. 2 are out in the open. The early knights are switching over. Probably not early knights anymore. Regular knights are switching over to the villagers that were on the berries. Getting the full wraparound. Unable to get any. Nice little swap from our Jeanne d'Arc player. That was absolutely amazing right there. He unloads. Oh, wait. There's some militia. Did a little bit of damage. I don't think they got a single villager kill right there. Nice little dance that LoueMT did on that town center in order to save as many villagers as he could. The garrison villagers popped out in order for more villagers, the ones that were getting fully surrounded by the early knights, or by the knights, to pop in to be able to garrison. That was really quick thinking by him. Solid play. I know I've been saying solid play a lot this game, but that's because both of them are playing amazingly. So good. So good. And more deer are getting picked up by these 2 scouts as well. There's a total of 4, so I don't know why he's only doing 2 at a time. Spears are moving forward. Guildhall coming up for LoueMT. Almost done. 3, 2, 1 now. Castle against castle. We're going to start seeing veterancy, chivalry getting upgraded as well. Is the Guildhall going to stay on food? Is it going to transition over to stone? What is his plan? Beasty's being really active. Really active. I love how he's just constantly swinging from north to east to south to west to south to west to east. Like, he has to keep Louis on his toes at any point in time, because if he's not, he's gonna lose. He has the potential of losing a lot of villagers. So far, Beasty has gotten 5 villager kills to the 2 of Louis. 4 of those villagers were during the attack about a minute ago. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. We have horse archers added in as well now for Beasty. Currently sitting at 44 villagers, 20 military, 8 knights, 3 crossbows, 4 warrior monks. Villagers need to get pulled from there. Nice reaction by Beasty. 3 horse archers and 2 horsemen round out the entirety of Beasty's army. LoueMT sitting on 10 spears, 8 royal knights. Royal knights are rotating around to the south side of Beasty's base, trying to figure out if they can get any kills. Wololo going off on the eastern side. Nice reaction from LoueMT to not donate over a single unit. Able to pull back that royal knight, and he's gonna go back in order to kill the warrior monk. Nice defense from Beasty, not letting himself get any damage done, or not letting LoueMT get any damage done onto him. Louis, 11 spears, 8 royal knights, 4 scouts. Wololo going off again, doing absolutely nothing. Jeanne d'Arc and a single monk. We have 3 garrisoned relics so far. 4th one just got put in. There's a 5th one on the map. It is on the far eastern side. That'll get picked up pretty quick as well. Since Beasty's still sitting on 3 warrior monks, he'll be able to move out and grab it. Excuse me. We have some regular knights and horse archers. Yeah, they're just posturing. They're just trying to get whatever they can done. Upgrades are looking good for Beasty. Warrior monk against royal knight. Never a fight. That's not really a fight that you would want to take. Warrior knight does pick it up, or warrior monk does pick up the relic. It is going to go down. Sacred site on the west side getting taken by Beasty. That's a lot of militia that got a lot of militia points that did get used up in order to defend against these royal knights, and the knights are just going to run away. That's a lot of wasted. I would consider them wasted points. I don't think he needed that many militia to defend against it. He did still have some crossbows here, warrior monks, and even a few knights in order to help defend. I don't think he needed that many militia. Having a few alarm bells ringing throughout the map. Not too shabby. LoueMT sitting on 67 villagers to the 50 of Beasty. 17 villager lead. Nice reaction again by Louis, putting those garrisoning those villagers into the town center. The knights on the eastern side are still getting chased around by the militia. They finally expire. 2 scouts on the western side for Louis, looking around, seeing what they grab. There's still a deer here, guys. You might as well just pick it up. And then there's still deer up on the northern side as well. How many? He has 4 scouts that could just go over there and pick up those deer. 38 military for LoueMT, 45 for Beasty. Beasty's crossbow count is immaculate right now. 26 crossbows, 13 knights, 3 horse archers, and where are your warrior monks? You have 2 warrior monks. He's already lost 2 or 3 of them. Nice attempted harass yet again by LoueMT. He's not really getting any kills, but he is getting a decent amount of idle time, so at least there's that. Idle time, it's not as good as getting the kills, but it's good enough because they're still not doing anything. And if you could get them to overreact and idle for longer than necessary, then it's totally worth it. Villagers for Beasty up here, they're gonna get caught. There's so many units for LoueMT up on the northern side. 6 villagers that could potentially go down. Enough spears here to kill off the knights and a level 3 Jeanne d'Arc. Oh, 1 villager did go down. Could potentially grab the other 5. Just needs to focus fire down the wooden fortress. And LoueMT finally finding some damage on the wood line, on Beasty's wood line. That's 3 villagers down so far. 4, 5. Plus the other 4 that could potentially go down up here as well. No, Jeanne d'Arc is gonna get picked off. Barely survives with 41 HP. She's able to get out of there ever so slightly. Over here at the base of Beasty, the royal knights of LoueMT are gonna be getting cleaned up ever so slightly. Not before they kill quite a few villagers, and on top of that, military. That's gonna be the main thing. Beasty forced to use some of his points in order to grab militia, send them out, and even the militia got picked off. Nice counterattack. The buyback on Jeanne d'Arc. She's gonna come in. She has her holy wrath. Gonna run in there, get the damage in, start picking these guys off little by little. 12 experience per 1. Not entirely sure why Louis is backing off right there. She would have been able to survive until all of those crossbows were dead, but it's better safe than sorry, I suppose, in this situation. 15 villager kills for LoueMT, 5 for Beasty. His patience finally paid off. He was finally able to get some villager kills in the back line and the wood line of Beasty. 15 villager kills. 87 villagers for LoueMT, 58 for Beasty, 24 military for our red Jeanne d'Arc player. Meanwhile, Beasty sitting on 11. He has 10 crossbows, 5 in queue with 1 knight. That's it. LoueMT, 15 arbiters, 10 spears, 2 knights, 1 Jeanne d'Arc. Oh wait, which was his Jeanne d'Arc's riders, right? Wow, this is the first time I've seen that. The absolute first time I've actually seen Jeanne d'Arc's riders. Usually it's Jeanne d'Arc's champions. Get those man-at-arms out there. Where are you? Are you a Jeanne d'Arc? Yes, you are a Jeanne d'Arc's riders. What are your stats, dude? I haven't seen you ever. This spear is getting wrecked by the Kremlin. 19. Okay, so it's 19 damage plus 7 versus crossbows, plus 10 versus siege, 0.29 tile range, 1.75 attack speed. Dang. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a Jeanne d'Arc's champion or Jeanne d'Arc's rider. This is a first. There's always a first. Jeanne d'Arc just healing up passively. She's almost back to full health. Eastern side, more towers coming up as well. A potential spear run by. And Beasty sitting on 5 relics. And 1 sacred site, the center sacred site. Don't forget that Jeanne d'Arc is, or at level 3, is considered a holy? No, isn't it? Or is it as soon as you hit castle? Well, either way, Jeanne d'Arc can take sacred sites as well, plus it gives her experience. So, for those of you out there, don't forget to grab those sacred sites with your Jeanne d'Arc as soon as you're able to, which should be pretty quick because it's Jeanne d'Arc. So you'll be able to apply a lot of pressure, gain map control, and eventually start taking sacred sites. We have spears on the eastern side of Beasty's base going in and just getting pretty much obliterated by the enemy spears and crossbows. That's a lot of crossbows for Beasty. 28 crossbows, 4 more in queue, 14 spears, 3 men-at-arms in queue, 2 warrior monks out and about, 1 knight over here on the eastern side. LoueMT sitting on 100 villagers, 52 military now. Number keeps going up. 24 arbiters, 1 royal knight, 20 spears, 5 horsemen, Jeanne's riders, Jeanne d'Arc herself, and a monastery. We are getting the red palace in the middle of the map for our French variant, our red French variant, Jeanne d'Arc. This has been a hell of a game, guys. It really, really has. Look at these walls. Like, Louis is doing counter walling to counter the wall that Beasty is dropping that's trying to counter wall Louis' walls. Like, just look at this. This is okay. So LoueMT's wall does go down, or villager does go down, which means he's not going to be able to build more walls in order to stop the walls that Beasty was building. Like, somebody said in the comments a while ago, when things like this happen, it's like the RTS version of Fortnite. Who's gonna build the biggest and the biggest and the biggest of walls? Who's gonna counter their wall with another wall? Swear. LoueMT hitting Imperial. Gonna start seeing elite upgrades coming in shortly, I would assume. I would presume. There's a lot of units going straight down the middle as well for LoueMT. He's trying to hit from multiple angles, western side as well. Tons of crossbows here though, and some men-at-arms in order to try to help defend against this. Over on the eastern side is the majority of LoueMT's army, and then he has a decent chunk going straight down the middle, throwing those torches, burning down that wall, pushing through. Really nice play from Louis, just hitting everywhere. Jeanne d'Arc does get pretty damn low, below half health, pops divine restoration, and she gets microed back. A lot of spears have went down over here. A decent chunk of Beasty's army has already died off on the eastern side of the map. Meanwhile, in the center of Beasty's base, there are spears and horsemen picking off so many villagers, so many units. A defensive keep is trying to get spammed up, but it's way too late. 22 villagers have been killed. GG gets called. Game goes to our red Jeanne d'Arc player, LoueMT. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.